Are we live?
We are.
Hey. How you doing? Welcome to Take 20 D&D. I feel honored to be back here again, sitting at this table with these fine group of people. I'm going to start because we started off this, how long ago? 2 years ago, Jason?
Wow.
It's been a while.
And
And one of our very first games, we had a wonderful guest that joined us up from Calgary, and he has returned today to play the infamous Tick Rickety, Halfling Ranger. Dare I say Esquire?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
All right, now let's, we'll do a little recap here, and we'll run around the table. Everybody can introduce their characters again. Richard, we'll start with you. I'm sorry I took away your thunder. I feel so bad.
No, that's okay. I'm playing Tick Rickety, and he is a ranger, halfling, lightfoot, and he is ready to cause some trouble.
I'm playing Mara Kulinov, a snot-nosed brat from a Waterdavian noble family who's on the run because she accidentally blew something up.
It happens.
You gotta respect the circle now.
You gotta, we're going counterclockwise, Jason.
on the left.
Okay.
Should we do a wave to make it easier so you know which direction you're going?
I am a monk from the monastery of Yellow Rose. Do not mess with me.
And I'm Kelly. I'm playing Terrell Arcanan. He's a fighter with a fairly hazy past. He suffered a bit of head trauma, so he's got a few personality tics, and he doesn't remember a whole lot about his past, but he knows he loves to get into a fight.
I'm Rob. I'm playing Hannah the Barbarian, who is currently has ownership of a possessed dagger that is currently creating a bunch of tattoos throughout my body.
We're gonna get to that
I'm
today.
not sure why, but they look pretty damn cool. But maybe not.
All right. I'm JT. I'm going to be your dungeon master today. I love this. I love these guys. We're going to get right into it. Does anybody want to give us a quick recap of where we left off last time? Who wants to volunteer, or do you want me to do it? I always like to let the players have a chance to tell us what happened last time, because you know it was kind of a little bit of a rat infestation. So
Yeah, I remember a lot of were-rats and a lot of
We were in a
burning wares.
warehouse.
yeah, in a warehouse.
We started off in, we were at the inn, in the pub, and we're sitting around, and we noticed a couple of guys that didn't look quite up to snuff. We followed them back to a warehouse where we proceeded to get into a lot of trouble. Shen Fang fell into a pit, if I remember,
Yeah.
smacked his face up. A very large rat-filled battle ensued. There were some very cool cuts and nat 20s made, and
It was a good battle, actually.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, you know, and in the end, Jay and Bob, the rats,
Yes,
fell. Well, that was the whole idea behind mall rats, right?
right. It's Jay and Bob.
You know, I love to take pulp culture and throw it in there. So we'll have maybe some of that today too.
I got a game for you coming up.
So, once again, you've saved the town from a possible, looks like, were-rat infestation, when they were using the warehouse for smuggling. And you're kind of all sitting around the tavern once again, and then the door swings open. And as you're sitting around the seven-string harp enjoying an ale, helping maybe repair some of the tavern, because I know you guys kind of broke it up a little bit. So doing a little bit of repairs and stuff like that, and in through the door walks a familiar face, a halfling of some renown. Enters the stage, Tick Rickety.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right now.
That's fine, because you see this really hairy-footed, short, about 4 feet tall, wearing a burlap sack and a short little sword, kind of walking into the tavern. And he's looking around, and he hops up on a bench, and he's looking to the bartender, and I ask, "What are you serving today?"
I serve everything here. Welcome back, Tick Rickety. So good to see you.
"Do you have ale?"
And he goes behind the bar and he's looking at some of the casks and he's trying to find one that wasn't broken in the battle that you guys throwing tables and smashing things. And he finds a small keg And he says, oh. And he wipes his hand on his brow and he looks at you and he says, this one survived. I shall surely share it with someone like yourself. And it's got some dwarven marking on it. And he brings it on the table and he gets some mugs and puts them out.
I can imagine the rest of us are sitting around a small table
Yeah. And
eating shawarma.
well, what's left of the shawarma, to be honest. But yeah, you're
We're kind
hanging
of
out.
banged up,
You're kind of banged up.
and we're eating shawarma.
And you're eating shawarma.
Hey, you're dead.
No. That was Brendan's fault. He's not even there. I was hoping he'd be here so I could actually chat to him. Chat with him about that situation. I thought I was dead too. No, I thought I was dead too, but you know, maybe it was the blessings of Maliki that helped me. I'm not too sure. I woke up in the forest and I decided to come in for a little pint and we'll see where we go.
And that's exactly how it happened.
Oh, Hannah, who is your diminutive friend?
He was on an adventure with us long ago, and we thought he perished, but apparently he's back.
Would you like to introduce me?
Somebody
And
stands
perhaps-
up. Undead.
I would love to if I remembered all of your characters' names.
Yeah,
We just go with Ty, Hannah, Tick, Shen, and Mara.
Nice.
You have a great memory for these things.
I also because we only do these things twice, sometimes 3 times a year. I go back through and I rewatch all the videos.
Nice.
And I go through them all so I can remember little incidents that happens because there's always something there that you could, I don't know, pull out personally and use it to
Well, I remember.
That is
make some
elite
kind of
DM
conundrum moral
prepping.
decision.
Yeah. I remember Hannah had great legs, so that was from that.
Oh, she does.
What?
And speaking
Well,
of
you
great
remember-
legs,
Great
you
legs.
remember
Oh,
Mara as
absolutely.
well.
And I
as you guys are
remember
doing
Mara.
introductions, you see the door swing open again, and in there you see a skinny little man in a black coat and a top hat. He looks very Waterdavian, and he's very abrupt, and he's got a little satchel on his side. And he scans the room, and he says, I am looking for Mara. Mara, is there Mara in the house?
There might be.
Mara, who your friend?
You! And
Well, I
he
recognize
pulls
the
out a
gentleman.
little document, and he's got a little envelope. You can't really quite see it. He says, if it is you, do you have any identifying markings that I could do to deliver this most important note to you?
Does she need one?
Is that a
I
scroll? Is that
I
a
can
spell?
give her one, if you wish.
Please, please, please. This is official business.
Well,
Noble business.
I do have a moon-shaped scar on my shoulder.
And he immediately, he's hold the letters in one hand, and he whips out a little scroll, and he pulls it out like this, and he looks at it. And he begins to read it. Read shaped scar. Yes, that'll be quite acceptable.
You never told us about this. How come?
It's in
It's not important?
He says it's on the shoulder, but you know, it's not.
Maybe Mara's...
Maybe it's
I
not.
knew I
Pretty
was
female
I
noble.
saw you. You're very good.
What, have you been spying in her bedroom at night? Is that what you're doing, Ty?
I've just got my suspicions.
Hey. I'm gonna have to start warding my doors at night.
Remember, I'm not quite right in the head.
Technology, we can tap it.
I'll take the envelope.
Okay, you take the envelope. It has
You've been served.
it has a familiar seal on it from a particular Waterdavian noble house.
Which house?
The seal of perhaps one Romero's family.
Ooh. I'll take this over there. And I'll go hide in the corner and open the envelope.
Okay, you see her go in the corner, hiding the envelope. You open up the envelope, and there is a small, elegantly handwritten note. Beloved Mara, I can't take it anymore since your departure. My heart aches for you. It's taken me months to track you down. Things with our family have not gotten any better. And the strain of having you so far away from me is overcome my heart with sadness. Please expect me at the next dawn. I send this courier ahead of time to give you fair warning so you might prepare yourself. Love. And there's a line drawn through love. All my love, Romero. And that's the end of the note.
Prepare yourself.
I'll wipe a tear and I'll put it away carefully into my pocket.
I wasn't kidding about the whole love story thing.
So, what's it say?
No, just family stuff.
She always say that. Always
Your-
family stuff.
Family stuff never made me blush.
Or make me cry. How come you cry?
I'm crying, you're crying.
I'm not crying, you are crying. You're a girl, you cry.
This isn't fair!
You cry too?
As I drink my ale.
Excellent. Well, who's your new friend? Who's your guy?
And with that, he says, I trust my duties have been more than amply successful, Miss
he-
Mara.
They have. Excuse me.
Will he be joining our party? Can we give him a sword too?
I'll give him a gold.
Hey,
Thank you for your services.
oh, you're most generous. And he takes his top hat, of course, and he lifts it off to you. And as you see him open the door, you can see that there's a beautiful, like, horse, as no more. And he elegantly leaps onto his horse, and you see him ride away.
Sweet ride,
It's like the Lamborghini of horses.
right?
It is like a Lamborghini of horses. Definitely a courier's horse.
I was actually picturing quite a shine off of that thing.
Like that.
Well groomed.
Almost
well
like
groomed.
unicorn.
Like a unicorn.
My leaky, right?
And of course, you know, it's quite a trip between Waterdeep and Secomber. Right?
Mhm.
It's a road filled with peril, as you all know.
I wouldn't take a Lamborghini down that.
So,
Yeah.
what would you guys like to do?
It's like owning one in Edmonton.
Well,
So-
I think we should get this place cleaned up.
Well, what's wrong with it? It's fine. Nothing wrong. Just relax. Have another beer. Very good for you.
Just hand fang a broom. Ever used one of these before?
I do all the time at the monastery. If I speak out of turn, Master Kane hit me with a broom and say, "Here, this is all you good for."
Well, it's also used for cleaning.
I
Start
sweep all
picking up
time.
some of the rubble and start cleaning up the...
Dick, what are you doing as you enter the
Start
scene
sweeping.
of despair?
I'm just drinking my ale and looking around going, oh my goodness.
What have they done without me, right?
Yeah,
Nothing new.
nothing new, just more damage and destruction. So, you know what, I'm actually going to walk over to Mara and if there's an extra pint available, I'll
Absolutely.
bring that over to Mara and say, been a while. Are you guys going to hang out in this dump or are we going to go out and do something more productive?
Dumb. This is the best place in all the town. Hannah, you come and lift table for me.
Is there a table left?
Yeah, this one in the corner. You lift for me, I have to sweep.
Yeah, it's probably the only
The only table left?
only table left.
Sure, I'll lift the table for you.
I mean,
I'll
you
start mending tables.
excellent,
Oh, yeah.
excellent idea. Excellent idea.
Do I have to like hold pieces together or does it just
Yeah, I'm curious
magically
about that too.
go back?
As that happens, you know, the door opens once again. Because this is how we introduce guests, is in a tavern with the door opening and closing and opening and
It's a
closing.
good Cheers vibe going on.
And you
right
see,
there.
you see the crusty old Elminor standing there at the door.
No.
As he takes a draw off of his pipe. What a mess.
Yeah, it's-
You should have seen it before the fight.
So
Oh,
sweeping up.
and you know, once again, he's almost bits of his cloak are still smoldering. He's just doesn't have very good luck as a wizard, so to speak.
Oh, I've been there.
And he comes in and he looks around and he starts to say, "Oh, I can help clean this up." And he starts to help mend and stuff, and he looks at you and he goes, Tick! Good to see you! You want some?
No.
Okay!
Nope.
It's good!
It's the good stuff. We got
Minus weed and all
And
that
that's why you
shit.
take case in the city.
Finest halfling leaf in this part of the realms. Grow it, you know.
I'm a ranger. I want to be outside the city soon.
We'll see about that. And he kind of gets like a. He goes to the bartender and asks for his usual, and basically takes a small cask of some. Like it's got a silver band that goes around it. It's got some dark oak that goes around it. You can see almost like some elvish lettering that goes around it. And he gets that and he kind of leaves and says, "Best of luck, best of luck." And he goes to the front door, and as he opens the front door, there's a dark, tall man standing there, and he's full of muscles. And he's got this long black hair, and he's got a striking sword on his back, and wearing really nothing but some fur overcoat and a loincloth and some really thick boots.
Oh, Conan.
And he comes in,
Well, if you didn't say that.
Yeah.
and he looks and he scans the room and he sees you cleaning up. You there! And he's looking directly at you. I have a request. One that you cannot refuse.
Well, we can
Watch
refuse.
me.
I'll just get right on that then.
And he walks up to you, and as he's walking towards you, he looks over. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw. You see him almost trip on the loose floorboards, you know, from where the rats were coming out of, and he almost trips as he stares at you, kind of his mouth hanging open. And almost you can see a reflection of little stars that just burst into his eyes.
Oh, for real? Look, he fall
As,
in love already.
as he walks towards
Isn't it
towards
sweet?
Mara.
I know.
I hear an
It's so
advantage.
Oh,
nice.
towards Mara. I was thinking Hannah.
And he can't keep his eyes off of you. And he walks up to you, Mara, and he looks at you, and he says,
Beauty's a curse.
I know that you and your people have something that my master desires, and I have something that you desire.
And what is it that you might have that I could possibly desire?
We have Romero.
Oh,
Now, let us make a deal.
okay.
You have in your possession the Dagger of Shadows that my master so desperately desires.
My hand automatically goes to the dagger.
He doesn't even look at that. He's just looking at your face and your flowing blonde hair.
Eyes
and
up
your
here, Mr.
striking.
I like her. She got strength.
Bring
This should be
the
interesting.
dagger to the tower. The old tower to the north. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Bring the dagger to me, and we shall exchange for your love, Romero. The sooner we get rid of him, the better.
Hmm?
And he starts to walk out.
Hold
And
on a
as he-
second.
And as he leaves out the front door, all you can hear is, "Get to the tower!" And he walks out the door. He's walking out the door, so anything else that you might want to.
Who's Romero?
And before he leaves though, he does look at you. He's just,
A family thing.
He your boyfriend?
It's a family thing.
He love you.
Yes.
You can't. Oh, I see in your eyes. You love him too.
More than anything else in this world, to the tower.
We have to go to tower? I thought we were cleaning up.
Who's this
Fighting's better than
Romero?
cleaning.
Do we know Romero?
He's the son of the rival family for my family.
He's significant love interest.
Forbidden love.
Is he your boyfriend?
Hannah.
We haven't put a label on it. But yes.
Without labeling anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Where Fort is he now?
Yeah, well played.
Well, he's in the tower. Let's go to the tower.
Where's the tower? You know where tower is?
No idea.
It's a tower that you're very familiar with. It's the broken tower that you guys had. There's only one tower that would even be in the north area that would even be remotely similar, and that would be the very first tower that you stepped into when you walked into the lost halls of Hastrol on the very first. You know what? Where I killed you.
Is that where your friend O'Hanlon died? You know the one you told me about?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. You need help? We help you.
Awesome. And let's hope you don't get a chance to meet O'Hanlon.
Because we actually got the dagger in.
I did meet O'Hanlon. He was sitting at bar when we first started break up.
It's the only way to get
When the
rid
rats
of it.
come.
Well, there's other ways, but you know.
He's still sitting in the same stool, see? He right there.
Okay, so to the tower.
Perfect. Yeah, Tick just tosses his cup and starts heading out the door. We know where we're going, so.
Oh yeah, you definitely know where you're going. You're
Off
gonna
we
head
go.
straight there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Tick doesn't like cities particularly.
I'm gonna,
Oh,
straighten, I'm gonna straighten my my clothes and prestidigitation myself up a little bit.
How
Oh,
sentient is my dagger?
He
Does
love
it
you.
know
Don't matter how
that
you
we're
smell.
going back? So like our
Sometimes smell
intentions are
is
to go
good.
back to this tower?
No, it's not that sentient.
Okay.
No, no. You're basically you have this dagger. You haven't been able to get rid of it. It's a problem for you.
Sometimes a guy's like that. Very good.
That's hitting on me.
Yeah.
No.
So what lies in this
You
tower?
good
A bunch
kid.
of
You know my
strongmen
type.
or wizard?
His boyfriend.
There's wizards always in towers.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
but
getting
maybe
rid of
we
this
should-
dagger because I hate fighting with it over my sword.
Well, then let's go get rid of this dagger. Let's go get my Romero.
It's called Romero.
We go.
Sounds like a win-win, doesn't it?
But we're not putting a label on it.
Not yet.
And I
Not
think
yet.
you have too many tattoos already.
No.
It takes away from
Yeah,
it
said
take away from
anybody
your
with lots
natural
of ink,
beauty.
yeah.
They're awesome. They're
Well-
beautiful. What are you talking about?
You don't need tattoo to be beautiful. You're beautiful already.
I don't think it's nice for you to be
Giant
mansplaining to
fluff
her.
tattoo on his forearm. He's like,
Women can do what they want, okay?
Holy shit! I never knew we jumped into new universe. You women are crazy. You all crazy women. Holy shit! Let's go. Let's go
Aren't you
save your
glad you came
boyfriend.
down for this?
Oh, I agree. Tick just
Come, we
agrees.
go. Hey, you new tech guy.
Yeah.
I am Shen Fang. I'm very happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you. As I try to imitate your accent in a very bad way.
That's okay. You keep practicing. One day you'll be good as me.
Yeah.
It's okay. You kind of short. You'll work. It's good. You come.
you'll work. What's on that couch?
I pat him on the shoulder. You come. We'll show you. You have very nice outfit, by the way.
So you've been to this
It's
town
very
before?
chic.
Is there anything we should be anticipating?
Trouble. Anticipate trouble.
I always anticipate trouble.
I just don't want to trip and fall into another pit.
Well, then keep your eyes out.
That wasn't very nice. I got bit by a rat. Right on my ding ding. Not so good.
Well, maybe then you should keep an eye out where you're going.
Okay, if we can find some coyote, it would be very good too. Coyote very good for you. Make your ding ding go like this.
I thought it meant a Steve for him.
It'd be good for your boyfriend. Make you feel real good.
I don't think coyote's the way we want to go.
Yeah, you like talking grinding coyote up in a bowl and smoking it and somehow that's
No.
increasing, like, is it an aphrodisiac? Like smoked
very
coyote?
good. Oh, very good. You come to Monastery Yellow Rose, you learn many
That
things.
does not
Maybe
sound
you
like
should
the
just hit-
I don't
monastery.
care what this guy wants to do with coyotes. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tick's already on his way. I don't have to do any checks or anything. I can. There's a road and a path and everything. We're pretty familiar.
Yeah, you're very familiar with the path. You've you traveled around. You remember having to go to the old farmhouse.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I do remember the farmhouse.
Yeah, and there was a really fun character there, and his friend, Stilty and Stumpy.
Stilty and Stumpy.
Yep. So, of course, the memories come back as you're kind of traveling through the land. You remember quite easily. You can easily lead this group
Perfect.
through their tick.
Is this
Do we have kind of a marching order?
Or is it like a day's journey?
Yeah, Tick will go first. He's pretty confident.
It's about a day's journey.
About a day?
It's not that far out of town, yeah.
Shen Feng always walk behind biggest party member. Hannibal
Okay,
Barry.
so-
I'll go with you.
So we're gonna put Tick out front with Hannah, okay, and you're gonna probably walk behind Hannah, right?
Yep.
So we'll put Shen behind Hannah.
I'll also walk behind Hannah. That's a sensible.
So kind of in between
Sensible
Hannah and
position.
Tick, a sensible
Yeah.
position. So Ty's gonna go there.
I just remember Hannah.
Mara.
Pretty awesome.
Mara takes up the rear.
Mark's gonna pull up the rear.
The dice
so
were
we
getting
can-
phrasing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
This is amazing, actually. Yeah.
Just curious.
And you're
I
kind
could
of
use phrasing.
Yeah.
and you're walking. So I need you, Tick, and you, Hannah, being in front to give me perception checks.
Oh, 2. I don't see anything.
13.
No, you are lost in your thoughts as you follow the path of how you first started with this.
Nope. And I'm jumping around looking past the bushes. I don't see
Yeah,
anything.
I remember it was kind of a lot bushy. You got an 11 plus
13.
13 altogether.
Yeah.
JT, chat loves your bow tie.
Oh, excellent! It's my D&D bow tie.
What is on the bow tie?
Little dragons and little dice.
That is sweet.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you got to take it out and kind of look almost professional if you're going to do this kind of thing. Versus my "These aren't the geeks you're looking for" T-shirt, or or Shannon's plus 10 shirt of groveling. Please don't kill my character. Should have been wearing that last night, Shannon, if you're watching.
Plus 10.
So you're kind of walking along, and you're getting you get kind of the sense that something might be watching you. It's it's your barbarian danger sense, sixth sense thing happening.
I think we're being watched.
What do you see?
You don't see
I
anything.
don't see
though.
anything.
Do you smell
It's a
anything?
feeling.
I'm stopping, scanning around.
You don't
Give me
smell
a
that?
perception check.
You don't have time to delay.
What do you see? May I look too?
Yeah.
That is a
Wow, we're terrible.
6 for me.
I'll take a look around.
10.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 7. The light. So I got the same problem. You roll over there, man. That's the
Yeah,
spot.
and basically you don't really notice anything, but Hannah, you
I have
kind
a
of got
feeling.
that, almost like you saw a shadow, because it's early in the morning, so the sun's like just on the horizon of the hills, and you thought something like a little, maybe a flicker of a shadow against the rising sun. It's a nice day outside, by the way, too. A little bit of cloud cover. You've got a nice cool breeze.
I can't remember what
Blowing
time of year
across
was it
this.
again?
Right now, we're just into just springtime.
Okay.
Okay,
I remember.
late spring,
Yes.
because we had the St. Patty's Day with the leprechaun, so that was, and then of course immediately after that, a couple of were-rats took over a warehouse and were smuggling things from there.
Giant
Okay.
barbarian.
Yeah. So you kind of notice that, but the trail still, you can kind of see some of the trail that's leading up to the tower.
This is the same broken tower as. Okay, yes.
Exactly.
We
You're
just
going
stroll right
right
up to the front door?
back. This is going right back to where you started.
I guess we just keep going because we don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't. I'm oblivious to what's happening behind me even. I'm just hopping around and trying to look over the bushes and the trees and
I don't know why we're delaying. We just need to keep going. Get rid of the stupid dagger
Hannah
and get
says
Romero.
Let's go then.
she feels something bad going to happen. We have to look.
Well, we can't see anything, so let's
Anyone
move
here
on.
ever been part of
Okay.
a hostage negotiation?
Holy
before?
shit! Dealing with women very hard.
Dealing with these guys might prove less easy than you.
That's okay. I cut them up like I cut werewolf up. Very good. Not 20.
How about using some fists?
It's use your fists, yeah.
Well, no, I have a sword too.
Okay.
And a 10-foot pole for check the trap.
You begin to travel down the path, I guess, a little bit more. the sun's now rising up. It becomes closer to, kind of early afternoon. And you can see the same broken tower that you remember off in the distance. It's there, kind of in a hill.
Is that the tower?
You can still see the rubble,
I never been here before.
It's the tower.
on the ground around it. Nothing really grows around it either. It's just, it's almost like it's dead, and it has a certain forbidding darkness that surrounds it as well too. You, Hannah, as you get closer to it, your body just shudders.
About how far away?
It's cold.
It's probably about 250 feet away from you, and you can just see the silhouette on the hill. Tip, you also kind of get like a really bad feeling.
Oh,
Like you've died here once before.
it was funny you mentioned that because I do have undead as my primary, villain of choice, and I was gonna do a detect undead, and hopefully I'm not detecting myself.
Because
Lingering effects of afterlife.
Oh, I'm sure we would have smelled you first.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, but that would be something I would do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only undead you detect is yourself.
Well, that's why I put that in there because I know you would do that.
Okay.
So, yeah, you don't really detect any sort of undead at all.
Okay.
You do get a certain sense, though, that, that it really is the same unnatural experience you have when you first came across the tower.
So it's not aberrations or celestials or anything like that that I can identify and say, this is it.
No, it's just a deep harboring feeling. And your detect undead thing really kind of works like a 60-foot radius, but...
So I love a good fight, but you guys just gonna stroll right up to the front door that nightmare.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
That's
All right.
what Tick does.
Fair enough.
I mean, we're told to meet here, so
Okay, let's go to the front door. You can knock.
Perhaps we should leave one of us or two of us on the outskirts, just in case of an ambush.
Nobody taps their houses. That's silly.
yeah. So let's.
Yeah, why when they've got that dark foreboding aura to go with?
I want an ambush. Let's fight. It's
Fair
been a
enough.
long walk.
We just finished fight rat. Not so good.
I start walking closer.
It was
to
yesterday.
Hannah.
You can see
Yeah, not so good.
We haven't fought at all yet
that
today.
large hulking figure,
All you want to do is
that
fight.
Adonis
Oh,
of a
Day is
man
getting long.
who you came into the tavern is kind of almost like crouched on top of a hill a fair ways from the tower itself, and seems to be watching. You can carefully see that not only is he watching the group, but he's got particularly some eyes on a large barbarian companion of yours as well too. You can see him off in the distance.
Is that just
Well, you guys are bickering about how you're going to get to the tower.
We're just gonna walk. We're not gonna worry
Oh,
about how
Hannah,
we get there. We
look
just-
over there. I think the man you were looking for is over there. He looks like your type too.
No. How far away is he?
He's like, the tower is basically 250 feet like ahead of you, and he's about 150 feet, just kind of almost, he looks like he's crouched. You're not sure whether he's crouched or he's just sitting there on the hill watching you approach the tavern. And he definitely, as you look at him, your eyes meet for just a split second. And I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I think maybe he pooping.
Awesome.
Oh, 14.
You
14.
should not look.
You are not struck with his majorly masculine.
Hey, lover boy, are
Adonis
you
looking.
coming down to
like,
talk?
Like we're talking like, Jason Momoa masculinity here, right?
Why does that come up so often lately, Jason?
Cause he pretty hot guy. Even I have a romance with him.
And I saw him first, so hands off, you brute.
Yeah.
So you have that kind of like singular eye contact
Yeah.
as he looks directly at you, and he's just enamored.
And I'm completely not interested.
Exactly. Okay, and you turn away as he
Yeah,
watches.
it's-
What are you guys doing now?
Well, I just said it
Do
loud
that
enough
date.
for these guys.
Do that date again.
Well, I yell up at him, hey, pretty boy, are you coming down to chat?
And you see him kind of like just, He stands up.
Is he done pooping
He's like
now?
6'6", 6'7", you're not even sure.
Yeah, I see how tall you are.
And he kind of walks down past the hill and disappears out of sight.
Oh, he hey. Poop in private.
Where's Romero?
And you can hear almost a... Actually, you know what? Give me a perception check. Because you're
Social
listening for
behavior is
it.
a sign of psychosis.
Ooh, that's 18.
An 18, you can hear the echo of his voice. All your instructions are in the tower.
In the tower.
Oh, for real?
I'll just reach out with my mage hand and open
It's
the
in
tower.
the tower then.
I thought we're like
What's the
250
range of your
feet.
mage hand? Because it's 250 feet.
Okay.
Okay,
You
I'll
must
walk
have
up to the
really,
tower.
really
He's
been
about
working hard on
220
your
feet
mage hand.
short.
Well, I have spell sniper, so that doubles.
Yeah,
it
it's no
from
longer a
10 to
cantrip for you. It's like an 8th level spell. Mage hand of doom. Read me, eat your heart out. Look at this sucker.
Hey, love is involved. If Disney has taught me anything, it's that love conquers anything,
And we're gonna find out.
including the laws of physics.
Water deep.
All right, so you make your way up to the tower. It looks exactly how you left it. The trap door leading down is wide open, and there is a scroll tube that is hanging
left the door
from something that's strung across the crumbled walls on either side. There's a scroll tube hanging directly over the trap door.
I'll reach out with my mage hand and grab the scroll tube.
Okay, it's got like a 10 pounds, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, it probably gonna blow up.
yeah, you're just like you're yanking on it, and it's not really coming off the rope that it's tied to.
I'm gonna grab that scroll tube, rip it off.
Oh,
All right, hey, give me a strength check just for fun. It's not much.
It's really
Yeah.
23.
Okay, as you rip that scroll tube,
Yeah.
bits of rock from the outside of the walls come flying at you, and it's just like a rubble, and the rope just basically just shatters, and
Holy
there's a little
shit.
bit of dust. And you got the scroll tube in your hand, and you've got your hope.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
really
she's
a
on
big
our side.
reader, so
Right?
I'll just flip it to Mara.
Mara, read it. Tell us what they say.
And I'll just pop the top and see what's inside.
Oh, you never check for ward on it at all?
I don't have to take magic. It's a third level spell.
You look for a scribble on it first. You don't open it right
you
away.
open up the scroll tube,
Yeah.
and inside the scroll tube, you find a scribbled scroll with some instructions on it, and a little finger. The part of a little finger that comes crumbling out and lands on the ground before you.
Oh my. Oh.
That's gross. Your friend is in trouble. We need to help him.
By
And
the
on the
Thunder's
scroll-
light, what is this?
And on the scroll says, "This is only the first piece that I have taken from your love. Return the dagger to where you have found it, and no further harm shall
He's
Come
broken
to
goods
your-
now.
come to your dear Romero."
Where we found it. Why?
Are you reading this out loud?
Yes.
We've got it in the basement.
But
Like in the bottom of the dungeon.
why wouldn't we just hand it to them?
Because you can't.
Because they want us to go.
There's nobody to hand it
Bad
to.
monster.
Explain what happened when you tried to get rid of the dagger.
It wouldn't let me get rid of it. And when someone tried to take it from me, I kind of killed them.
Kinda.
Well, of course, only kind of.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, he deserved it.
It was a mess.
Huh?
Well, yeah. I had to watch it. It is what it is. All's forgiven.
Well, it didn't look like it worked, so.
No. It was funny though.
yeah. So maybe it's a defective dagger because clearly it's not that effective at killing things.
I blame the dagger.
Like I said, it's the dagger's fault. All right. Well, let's go. Well, how are you gonna even put it back then?
I don't know.
Ah, we'll deal with that later. Let's go.
Perhaps there's a return box like at the library.
There's a ladder just going
Put
down,
it in a
right?
slot.
Or is it stairs?
Yeah, there is a ladder that just that goes down. The ladder's still in rough shape. There's nothing new about this ladder that goes down.
With barbarian.
Oh,
class two.
I'm totally hopping on the ladder and going down.
All right, you might want to, just because it's like a good 80 feet down to the ground, if you remember correctly. So you might want to just give me do you want to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check?
Acrobatics.
And
doesn't no athletics.
And I'm going to roll to see if the ladder actually can hold itself
hold.
together under your weight.
15.
You can feel the ladder almost cracking as you reach the bottom.
Well, I'm not gonna trust the ladder.
Not now.
Why don't we use some wool?
It's fine. The ladder works.
Or you can just follow me, and I'll just I won't use the ladder. I'll just jump down and cast Featherfall.
All right, that's
your
first level spell slot. That's one.
Yep.
Can you wear me like a backpack on your way down?
No.
And I am a wild magic sorcerer. So if you ever want to invoke.
Yep, I know that. Yeah.
So is that an AoE?
Yeah, I can choose up to 6 creatures that are falling.
Oh, let's do that. More fun. Ha!
Yeah.
I thought that was only a single touch only.
Nope. Featherfall is choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Oh,
I have a
excellent.
range of 60 feet.
Oh,
It's
just
been
like
a long time since I've used that.
Do they all
right,
have to jump then at the same time? Because they have
Yes.
to be
Yeah.
falling.
I'm gonna go on fade. Blah.
Does everyone jump?
just like a wine. Just like
Do you
a
want
wine
to
bottle.
roll a perception check to see if you jump too soon?
I haven't even announced my intent to be in that feather ball, so I'm gonna take
This
the
is just
ladder.
like a little opening going down, right?
Yeah, well, if you remember correct, I know memory is hard. It's 2 years ago, right? There is literally a 10 by 10 trap door that was buried underneath some rubble that you discovered.
Like a rotted cellar door.
From whence you started, from whence you returned.
I'm climbing down the
Get
ladder.
down here
You're
already.
going to climb down the ladder?
I'm on my way.
You're going to go with him?
Mara.
Tick, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna follow. Let's go with Mara.
Okay, so you guys float down quite safely. You're not really too into this kind of thing, too, so you're going to want to give me probably an athletics check to hang on to this rickety ladder.
6.
Oh, that's horrible.
Plus. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just 6.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, it'll be
As
good.
you're going down, one of the rungs breaks loose from the rotted wood that it was attached to. And you can feel yourself almost slowly going backwards as you try to scramble to get back hold of the ladder. As you're looking down a good, let's say, 40 feet to the ground.
Can I see if I can? Is he falling yet?
He's not falling yet, but he's about to make an acrobatics check to see if he can grab back hold of one of the other rungs. And then, of course, another check to see if that rung holds in place.
Acrobatics? That'll be a 14.
That'll be a 14. You can barely grab hold of one of the rungs, but it's not really, you don't really have a good grip on it. So maybe another
hasty check.
athletics check just to see. I'm gonna roll until you fail.
That one stings.
Scramble and bail.
Yeah, so you thought you had a pretty good grip, you actually caught it, but over time, I mean, a splinter had rotted off and it hit your hand and you went, ow!
Yeah.
And now you're falling.
So as I'm falling, I'm just like, I'm on my way down.
I was watching them, calling for them to. Can I catch them?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to.
As he goes
He's
by
got
us,
40 feet to fall, right? So I'm going to let you have a chance to catch him. You're going to give me an athletics check as he comes plummeting, and he's coming right towards you. Like,
Oh,
22.
you
Sweet.
easily catch him, but as you catch him, the weight of him actually hitting your body, you're going to lessen his fall. But him landing directly into you is going to cause you to take 3 points of damage as you fall to the floor with Ty on top of you.
Does she completely break my fall?
Yeah,
No damage?
of course she does.
Thank you.
No problem.
Saved my life.
Yeah. See?
That's the way to come
All
out.
these hulking
Yeah.
female barbarians,
she work out.
airbags.
She work out a lot.
I'm just
She's
like,
very strong.
it held you.
I don't see why you didn't just take the safe way down, but okay.
Yeah.
As we come floating down. Hey Ty, how you doing? We see you fall very fast.
Yeah, I'll pass on that magic stuff. I prefer the assuredness of breaking wood and splintering ladder under my feet.
All right, now you're at the bottom. There's another note that's kind of on the double doors as they're open. Another note says, "I believe you know where to go."
Well, this must be for you.
And of course, like as per thing, like darkness awaits, you know, everything that you have here. There's a dim light off in the distance. You can hear the slight rushing of water. I know that you've never really been here before. There's a taste of stale air.
I've seen Saw.
There's a couple of alcoves that are kind of set wide on the stairs that lead down. There's the statues have some dark, foreboding creatures in them, twisted mongrel messes of what might have been something humanoid at one point in time.
But we know the way, so let's go directly to those stairs. I'm
Yeah,
going directly.
statues
I'm
go
going right
by,
to
right?
the stairs.
What's weirded me out
I'm
is how
following
casual
Hannah.
these guys are about it. It's just like, wow, been here before, but this place is creeping me out.
It is, and actually, because you're gonna pass through the Great Hall, which of course is a elongated hall, and it's got a large balcony-style structure that is in the middle, and to the side, on either side of this, you know, literally, you know, 70 feet apart are a set of stairs that are going down. Did you want to take the set of stairs that you took the last time that kind of go down, or did you want to take the other side?
The ones we know, because those are the ones that they dropped off on either side, right?
Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them drop off on either side. You have a 5-foot staircase that goes down. That literally, if you step off of that, you basically will plunge,
Yeah.
100 feet into the ground.
Wow.
Yeah. What's the problem with that? Let's go.
Not a lot of OHS.
The stairs
going
were
on.
slippery the last time. Watch your step.
Oh, very good to know.
Okay, who's leading?
Oh, I'm going.
You're going. You're going. Anybody following Hannah?
Yeah, I like to be near
I'm
the front, so
I'm following Hannah.
I'm gonna take up the rear.
Okay, you're gonna follow Hannah as well too. You're gonna be right between Hannah and.
yeah, I
Shannon?
can actually share space with her. I like to be in.
Okay,
it
yeah.
just takes kind of.
And I'm actually going to trail at the rear. Did you want to be at the rear, or do you mind if I trail off the back?
Yeah, I'll
So-
stay just one step ahead of you.
Tick's kind of noticing that this fighter is kind of a wussy. He's just kind of looking back, going, "Oh, bloody! What's wrong with this man? Grab a pair."
Oh yeah, I got a pair.
I know. Can't climb down a ladder. Now he wants to be at the back of the party. What the heck?
I know, right?
Well, he's clearly proven he can't go down.
He's got some issues.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
A little bit height conscious right at the moment.
So you've got, you go down the stairways. You can see, like, literally it drops off, and of course you've got, on your left-hand side you can see this cresting waterfall coming out over a ledge. The waterfall, and you can feel the rushing water beneath you. That kind of goes underneath the staircase and continues on. And of course the staircase comes down to a small 5x5 platform, which has more stairs that go down to a larger platform. As you're passing by on the 5x5 little platform there, as the kind of stairs come down and cross over to the west, I guess, you can still see a large blood stain on that platform.
Yeah, this is where we lost your predecessor.
Who you lose?
This is kind of like my memory lane.
Yeah.
Who died here?
Do we see the remains of?
It was just blood, right?
Or
Just
did the
something.
rats eat
Another
the
party guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember your guy's name. O'Hanlon?
Oh, hang on.
Man,
O'Hanlon.
what's left?
Oh,
of it?
he in a bar. We left him in a bar. He sit on stool, same stool.
No.
Yeah, he alive. Don't worry. He sit on stool.
You
Yeah.
can just ignore him on that.
So I'm still staying extra cautious
Yeah.
at the back.
Do you want to give me a
expecting an
perception
ambush.
check, Ty? Just because you're at the back, you're being extra cautious. You're
Eh,
not just like barreling
all
right
you
through.
all
Oh.
stereotypes look like.
Rough. Yeah, 7.
Do we have a dice
It's pretty down here.
That thing's
It's
gotta go
dark.
to jail. It's not doing well.
Yeah, it's dark, and that's pretty much, you don't really see anything of any sort of exciting other than the waterfall illuminated by the luminescent lichen that kind of makes this area not so dark, but a little.
So I'm just a little
Pretty.
lost in the scenery.
There's some bioluminescence.
Yeah, there's some bioluminescence that actually kind of, you know, is on the walls. This is like, and you're looking up, and you're like in a huge cavern. Like it's massive, and it's all open air. And as you come down, and of course you lead the way, and you know that you've come to that 20 by 20 kind of platform that kind of goes off in different directions, and you can see that staircase barreling down into that what once was. It's a hidden temple down there.
Hannah, where do we go?
And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Straight down into hell by the looks of it.
You're for the first time, you feel yourself shuddering, and your body's actually trembling inside, and you're finding it difficult to take steps. It's like it's hard for you.
You okay, Hannah?
You
It's,
okay?
you know, it's
Wanna
like
go
and your
forward?
movement speed is kind of reduced in half because
Oh, I
your
hang out
own
at the back.
your
I
own
bump into her.
your mind is fighting with
barbarian
your
at the
body,
front,
and it's fighting with
everybody's
something else too
concerned.
that you're not sure what it's fighting against.
Something's stopping me from going down.
As I bump into her, I say, "How come you can't go? What wrong?"
I'm still going, it's very slow.
Yeah, like you literally you have to fight every step that you take, and I know that you're a powerful and strong woman.
You can do it, Hannah.
Saying it wrong.
Yeah, you can do it.
Saying 30 feet back.
You can do it. Right with her.
Yeah, Tick's not affected at all. It just seems to be Hannah.
Just kind of notice Hannah slowing down.
I have
And
no
now, and then
words.
you've actually, you know, you don't really kind of notice until you're about like 5 feet ahead of her, and then you look back and you see her just struggling, you know, and it's like, and you can see
How come
the
you go so
pain in her
slow?
face as she's struggling to bring herself to move down.
Woman, drop the knife!
The barbarian's lost her shit.
How come
I'm
you
gonna
walk-
touch the knife. Is it the dagger nothing?
But give me a, you know, don't even have to roll. It feels exceptionally cold in your hands. Like you can feel it. It feels cold.
I'm gonna pull it out.
This is
Just 'cause I need to
boyfriend's
inspect
fault.
it. I need to to look at it. I
It was
go,
the dagger's fault.
it feels cold.
Yeah, we're having a little Lord of the Rings
Well,
precious
it's
moment
metal.
going on here. And somebody get ready for an intervention.
Can we use it as ice cube? Make a glass,
Swizzle
Drink cool?
stick.
cool off drink. Very good.
And you kind of force yourself, like you're kind of partway down the stairs. It's a good 30-foot staircase down.
Okay.
And you're about halfway down, you pull it, and when you pull out the dagger, and you almost feel like it's trying to, in its own malevolent way, stop you.
I draw my sword. There's dirty work afoot here.
I don't like to be stopped, so I'm gonna go into a rage.
Oh, shit. It's
On the
about to
staircase?
Yeah.
Get, shit's about to get real.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know where I am? Yeah, who wants to be there
Because
now?
I'm
Suck it.
pissed that this thing is stopping me from doing what I
Yeah,
want.
and the
it
funny
to do.
thing is that you can see the altar with the two iron hands where you took the dagger from originally.
Yeah.
That are upright. The room is well lit. Of course, you have the same stone pillars, 5 by 5 pillars, 2 of them side by side, in this 25 by 40 foot long room. There's an altar at the other end of it, and you can see it, and you can see these 2 torches that are lit almost like, you know, they were lit special for you, waiting for you to arrive with this thing. Actually, it's waiting for Mara, because as far as they're concerned, Mara has the dagger. And you go into a rage, and and what is your intention with your rage?
I want to fight the dagger from stopping me from moving down
Okay,
the stairs.
since you went into a rage, I'm going to play this a little different. I'm going to give you another wisdom saving throw, but with advantage. Because now you're overcoming it with your barbarian rageness.
Okay.
It's hot, eh? Barbarian rageness.
Nice.
19 plus,
19 or 7, I'll take 19.
you'll take the 19? Yeah, you managed to force yourself to walk down the stairs, and now you're with striding determination. You get through, you walk right past the pillars and the torches that are lit. You're not paying attention to anything. Your rage and your blood's boiling inside of you as you have the dagger in your hand and you can see the altar literally like 4 feet ahead of you. What are you going to do?
I want to take the dagger and slam it into the altar
And
blade.
slam it into the
into the altar blade first. I want to like push that blade into the altar.
Okay, as the blade hits to the altar, you can feel the blade suddenly vibrate in your hand as it leaps out of your hand, and the two hands that were holding the dagger once again clasp themselves around it.
Hannah, you okay?
Am I?
And
Does it-
you suddenly feel drained. 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
You look like Sid. You need healing
Yeah.
potion?
That was pretty awesome though. Rolling a 19 was pretty cool.
No, and you have 1 point of exhaustion. Your rage comes to an end, and you feel physically and mentally drained.
Here you go, have a Snickers.
I want to take a look around, see if there's another note or any other, humanoid in the area.
Just around the temple area. Give me a perception check.
What are you looking for?
Romero.
Can I help you?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat
Yeah,
20.
we need help.
At the top of the stairs, you see two hooded figures.
Behind me?
Yeah, directly behind you.
Where is Romero?
And you look directly at them.
Yeah.
You see the cloak suddenly turn and they bolt.
After them.
I go
follow.
right after them.
Yeah. We're gonna get them.
You got to get them.
Like not headlong, mouth open and everything. I mean like shield up, sword ready after them.
They both, they're running away, right?
Yeah, they're running away. Either one of them, as they get to that little 20 by 20 platform there, one deeks up the stairs to the right, and the other one deeks up the stairs to the left. So you got like this little thing that goes doot.
They're not close enough that I can pop off a crossbow bolt of opportunity.
You could, if you really wanted
I
to. That would,
would
mean, that would mean that you would have to put your shield and sword away.
Let's
Can I
try
fire
that.
off a ray of frost at one of them?
What's the range?
Will
There's somebody
Spell Sniper,
between
I
you
have
and
It's like
120
60 feet, right? 120 feet?
Yep, I have a range of 120.
And I have a short bow.
And I'm right in between you and them.
Let's hope I don't
Okay,
get
so
an
you
outlier.
have
Yeah.
you've got a figure on the right and a figure on the left that are literally running up the stairs.
And the dungeon master's splitting the party.
I'm gonna hit the one on the left with the ray of frost,
Do I
and I'm
see
gonna
her
follow the
casting?
one on the right.
You're gonna follow the one on the right and hit the one on the left.
Yes.
Okay, so you're like,
Yes.
Okay.
Matrix style.
I'm gonna let you do the attack right now, and then perhaps you might go into a little bit of a. I think. How long have we been playing for? Because we haven't done initiative.
An hour.
An hour? Yeah, I think it's time for initiative. I love initiative.
That's a 24.
That's a 24 with the ray of frost.
That is
Yep.
a nat 20.
No saving roll, but it is going to slow him too. Correct?
Yes.
Hannah and myself died, I think.
So his speed is reduced by 10
Well, we're
feet
gonna
till
do
the start
initiative
of
in
my
just a
next
second.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And that's 4 points of cold damage.
How far away is he now that he's slowed?
He's about 70 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna double dash to get to him. 80 feet. And I'll have 10 feet left over.
Okay, you're gonna double dash towards him. I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely.
Are people moving through me, over me?
All around you.
That's
right
a
now.
9.
That's a 9? Okay, that's amazing, because as you start to do your double dash to get up the slick stairs that he is actually taking his time going up
You said
and watching his step, you double dash over there, and you literally get to the top of that 5-foot thing, and you are now sliding towards the edge. We're going to hold right there.
Use it. Use
Once
it.
again, if I have to kill another one of your characters on one of these ledges, it's going to be not good. I'm never going to be invited back, ever. Ever.
It's like the Tarzan movies through the vines.
'Kay.
Animated.
So let's run around the table here. A tick, initiative.
10.
10. Okay, Mara,
7.
7.
7.
Okay, Shen,
That is a 15.
15 for
I
Shen.
got 20. Are we re-rolling?
You can take it out. I don't worry about it. It's one of those things, Hannah. Okay, you guys can decide between you and Mara which one of you wants to go first. You can change it each round, it doesn't matter.
Ladies first.
They're both ladies.
I'm not a lady.
She's no lady. Have you not met Hannah? She's no lady. Snobbish, water deviant, noble, barbarian from the north. Okay,
Stand corrected. Too funny.
and the bad guys roll in here with a cool number. All right, Ty, it's up to you.
Thank you so
What
much
are you
for
going
the
to do?
bits.
You see the one that's running up the stairs get hit with
Thank you.
with some sort of magical frost
We're
ray.
gonna see some
And you see him kind of, his skin slowly turns kind of blue and he gets these little icicles hanging off of him. It looks like he's struggling to move. Shen leaps from behind you and scurries up the stairs almost like a man possessed. And as he reaches the top, you can see him start to slide on one of these little 5x5 platforms that are kind of like as the stairs go up, platform, more stairs up.
Right.
And he's now sliding and looks like he's about to slide right over the edge and go right over.
Okay, so
And everybody else is kind of like in
and
action.
the one guy's kind of frozen, sort of, and the other guy's taken off.
Yeah, the other guy's actually right up the stairs on the right side and is now heading up towards the Great Hall of this
Okay, so
area.
that's the guy that I'm going after. Do I pass Shen on the way?
No, Shen actually passed you and he went after the guy on the left.
Okay,
So
so yeah, I'm going up on the right.
he's super fast. It's amazing.
Yeah, which means that he's going to be too fast for me to help him. so-
I'm not even sure whether you would even notice with your great perception that you've had today.
Yeah, I know. Probably not a whole lot of perception going on. So yeah, I fly up the right and start streaking after that guy.
Okay,
Well,
you're
not
gonna start-
streaking after him, but you know.
Okay, you're gonna do a full movement, like you're gonna try to run your full 60,
Well,
like
I see.
you're 30 feet and
Shen
you're 30 feet.
slide on that stair, so I'm a little bit more aware of how slick these stairs would have been.
Excellent. I'm gonna kind of like let you have most of your movement there. I'm gonna probably reduce it by 10 feet because you're really kind of taking your time.
Sure.
How careful do you want to be? Like, do you want to try to run your full 60, or are you gonna run like?
Well, I'm careful enough to know that there's a death drop on either side of
Yeah,
the
there is a
stairs.
death drop on either side, so you're gonna probably move a little bit slower. How slow are you moving? Will depend on your dexterity saving
Well,
throw.
I'm trying to catch this guy, so I'm not overly cautious, but cautious enough to.
All right, give me a dexterity check there as you
Oh
run
man,
up
that
this.
dice is just been all kinds of stuff.
There you go.
What is that?
17.
17?
Yeah.
All right, you managed to find, and this is great because these are the stairs that you came down, so you kind of remembered some of the slippery spots as you kind of burrow up here. And you can see him kind of traveling right up these top of the stairs, and he's almost at the very top, and you're maybe a good 30 feet behind him.
Why stairs?
All these stairs.
Yeah.
I hope I don't die before he does.
Yeah. Like myocardial infarction, like.
Student bodies. That's from Student Bodies. That just hit me right now.
Old.
I know.
Good 80s.
Dude.
I'm going to kill you with a
So
horse head
old.
bookend. That's what I'm going to do to you.
Student bodies were
Gum,
so old.
gum. I'm going to kill the kid with the gum.
You got a 17. It'll be good.
You'll be good. You're 30 feet behind him. Okay? That's going to bring us to Shen and another dexterity saving throw to save yourself from going over the edge.
Oh, this will be fine. Oh yeah, that's 24.
24. You feel yourself and you like literally slid right across this thing. And as you
superhero
slid,
slide.
you did a little bit of a pirouette into the air and you
It's
landed
beautiful.
and you have your hands now hanging on to the edge as your body hangs down below. And that's where we're going to begin your turn.
Perfectly in line with all the elements. I am Shen Fang. And I pull myself up onto the with my movement.
Yeah, and with your movement, you easily can pull
Is
yourself
he
up.
near me?
He's about 40 feet heading right up through the entranceway there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving after him. I'll do my best to be a little more careful. And watch out. No, I won't. I carefully get myself up onto the
Yeah.
ledge and I start heading him after him. How much movement do I need to crawl? Like half my movement?
I'm going to give you half movement to actually crawl up. It is really slippery. It's kind of a challenge to get up there. Why don't you give me an acrobatics check and we'll just see how well you can or actually athletics. Athletics would be how well you can pull yourself up.
Okay. I'm still pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you don't even actually, your hands basically just,
Like lifts himself.
and you leap and you land with both your feet landing on the platform and you can proceed to use the rest of your movement to try to catch this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. As I'm running after him,
You could probably get within 5 feet of him, like not like
Oh.
there'll be a 5-foot distance between you and him,
Then I'm gonna trip him with the staff, quarter staff.
because it has reach, correct?
Yes.
I know.
And I'm gonna trip him with the quarter staff and knock him down.
Roll to hit.
That is 15.
A 15, you managed to catch it in between his legs. Do you want to roll your damage? And he's going to make a little check to see if he gets tripped up.
Spokes on a
Sorry,
bike.
wrong one. He takes 11 points of damage when he falls. If he falls.
He doesn't fall, but he manages to, you trip him, you hit his legs. He doesn't trip, but he does manage to keep on his feet, and he is still trying to outdistance you and get away. But he did take a good amount of damage there.
Fireball.
Don't you wish it? As you trip him, suddenly you can see a crossbow bolt whiz right in front of your face, and it looks like it's being fired from the balcony above.
I can't remember if I have it or not.
Ty,
I'm trying to
you
get
see
that
a
guy.
crossbow bolt kind of hit the stairs right in front of you and kind of ricochet off.
So am I close to being in cover, like into a tunnel? where
You
this guy-
are absolutely wide open. You are on a staircase, a very steep staircase that's up about a grade like that.
Okay.
Okay, you're about halfway up. The staircase is 60 feet.
I just sling my shield on my back and keep
yeah,
cruising.
and literally on each side of the staircase, it's,
Yeah. I just sling my shield onto my back and just
to put it
keep
bluntly,
pursuing.
on either side of the staircase is your death.
Yeah. Those are the two areas I'm staying away from at this time.
Okay, and you're going to continue to go up the stairs. That doesn't matter because that's it's not your turn, it's theirs.
Well,
And there is another crossbow bolt that is going to pick and choose between one of you three down below. I'm leaning more towards you because you're the big. Well, that's not a cocked die. I don't know what it is. Hannah. I was going 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, it was 1, 2, 3.
I'm still in the throne room or the.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Because I'm still.
Oh yeah, you're still there. So it's just
Ranging.
between you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tick, it's you then. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, crossbow does. Wow, I'm not hitting it all today either, so no complaints, please. You see a crossbow basically fly over top of your head, and not even close to you, and basically drift into the chamber below.
they're stormtroopers.
Thank goodness.
And Tick, I believe that brings us to your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna follow to the right.
Okay, you're going to follow in Ty's tracks.
Yes, I will follow to the right. And I have a short sword. I don't know if I can catch these guys with my movement speed of 24.
No, not even. Yeah,
No,
you can
but-
probably get behind, 20, 25 feet behind Ty to use your full movement to get
Yeah.
up, climb up the stairs.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go full movement, nothing else. Because
You're-
I still saw these guys sliding and slipping. And
Yeah, and you're going up the familiar staircase too. So do you want to give me a dex check to see as you're scrambling up there?
so yeah, it's 22.
Yeah, your wily halfling ways and extreme luck, and just you basically pound up the stairs. I'm going to give you an extra 5 feet with that.
Cool.
You make it quite nicely.
That'll end my turn.
Yeah, you and your turn right there on the stairs. Give me a perception check.
15.
15. You can notice that there are 3 figures up in that balcony area with crossbows trained on everybody, and they're kind of they're looking, scanning for targets. Scanning for
Yeah,
targets.
and I'll
You saw
shout to
that
I believe Mara, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. I'll stop interacting with chat.
That's
can
okay.
I-
You can interact with chat.
Can I see the people throwing crossbow bolts?
Well, they're not throwing them. They're actually shooting them out of a device.
Although
Same
the
thing.
throwing it might explain the aim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scores of crossbow bolts.
Shopping for henchmen.
The guy on the right, going up the right stairs, how far away is he?
He is probably about 10 feet away from reaching the top. And the other one's slowed down, and he's about 15 feet from actually reaching the top. But he has Shen really hot on his heels, and you see Shen with his little staff trying to trip him up and hit him on the legs to try
The
to
one
make
on
him
the right,
fall.
I want to hit him with a firebolt.
The one on the right with a firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy I'm chasing?
That's the guy you're
I
chasing.
can't wait to see this guy light up.
That's.
No.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos. It's kind of early. Hey, that's better. 12.
12. You see a firebolt like hit the side of the stairs, it just burst and sparks are going like everywhere, and you're like, whoosh. You're not sure where it came from.
I'm like so focused on
Yeah.
that guy right now.
More good technical gaming.
Absolutely. I like it. Would you like to take a bonus action? Sometimes with your sorcerer points, you actually can have quick action, which lets you cast a second spell.
Yeah, I don't have that ability.
What's funny is Nerl and I both play sorcerers named Mara.
Oh, crazy.
It's crazy. Both created at about the same time too, because I had mine already made and then he made his, and I was kind of like, huh, that looks familiar. Both wild mages. He's had much more success with his than mine.
Oh. Through random disaster.
Just like this. This. Would you like any bonus actions? Are you going to you take some
yes,
movement?
I will
Are you
take my
gonna?
bonus action, and I will convert my 2 sorcery points into a first level spell slot.
All right.
Yay! I did something. And I will continue up the stairs, following the one I'm firing at.
We're in danger. Anna, what are you doing?
Do I feel any like remorse?
No,
anger?
actually, you know what you do feel? You feel a great relief.
Okay. Excellent. Then I'm going to leave this.
You see the dagger sitting there, being held by the 2 iron hands when it flew into it, almost like it's trapped.
Cool. Then I'm going to leave this room and head up the stairs that I came down, because I know those stairs.
Yep, you definitely can. You can head up directly through the. You're going to be able to make it through the entire underground temple and onto that 20 by 20 platform in the middle. And if you
I
want
do
to do
it-
anything when you get to that platform, because that's going to be kind of where your movement's going to end if you use it all.
Can I do my, instead of an action, just do double dash then? Or was that my double dash getting to there?
No, actually, you can. That's about. You still have about 20 feet of movement left, so you can decide whether you want to go right or left, and which staircase you're going to try to.
The right one is the one we came down.
Yes,
The one
it
that
is.
I've done numerous
Times.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay, so you're going to head up there. Do you want to give me a dexterity saving throw as you kind of hit the bottom to see how well you can hold your grip?
5.
Okay. That's okay, because remember I said like the first staircase before he gets to the thing? It's just a question of whether he goes right or left when he falls off. Oh good, you go right. So as you're going up there, you fall about 10 feet.
Okay.
You slip, you fall, you land on the floor below, because there was floor on that side. You're going to take 5 points of damage from the fall, and you hit there with a loud clump.
Dumb stairs.
At the end of the day, she'll be killed by
What an awesome way to
nothing
reach out
but
if you're
personal
gonna-
hazards.
Like, that's like, jeez.
Yeah, it's
Where's that been all my life?
it's a Waterdeep Dragon
I,
Heist set.
That's really cool.
Comes with like the big D20.
Yeah,
and
the
a bunch
big
of other stuff,
D20,
But
yeah.
it comes with the hit point tracker.
Ooh.
My only complaint is that it's only 2 digits,
Right.
so it's only good for the first 10 levels.
Right.
Unless you're a fighter with like a big
But
constitution.
then you stack 2
Or a
together.
barbarian, for instance, who at
Yeah.
level 8 could have literally over 100
You know,
hit points.
depends on.
But I could know that I'm starting at 100, so it's.
Yeah.
Or you could use it to track.
A good
damage
DM's never going to let him get
like
that high
the
anyways.
numbers.
I mean,
Level 10? No. That's
oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to kill you because then you're going to exceed your counters on your hit point dials. Ty, it's your turn.
Tie.
Oh, sorry. Still clueless. I'm like, am I any closer to bridging the gap between myself and this?
You're basically running at the same pace. So he's going to be able to
And you say
keep
he's
the
about
same.
30 feet
He's
ahead?
about 30 feet ahead of you, yeah.
Is there a chance to sheath my sword and somehow still run, knock a bolt, and pop one off at this guy?
Yeah, you can run 30 feet and have an action with your bolt, definitely.
Perfect. Then
Yeah,
that
let's
is what I'm
let's
gonna
see
do.
how well you can do with your bolt. So you're kind of going up the stairs. You're watching your footing,
That's a stinky roll.
you know, and you're kind of slipping and sliding as you're trying to get proper aim with your bolt, and it's really difficult for you. And basically, you just shoot your bolt right into it. Just you're not sure where it went.
Firearm
you
safety.
think you heard it hit the top of this large cavernous area, but you're really not sure. You keep looking for it to fall. You don't see it fall.
I'm just gonna keep pursuing.
And he
unless
looks
I-
behind him.
Yeah.
And he runs up to
Stop,
the Great
or the
Hall.
next one's in your back.
He runs up to the Great Hall.
Oh,
Okay,
good cover.
good cover. I like that. You hear him kind of snicker, and it's.
No.
Do you want to give me a little bit of perception check? Because he turned around to face you. You got some perception on you, don't you?
13.
No, yeah, you got a 13. All right. It almost looked like he was wearing some sort of a strange mask. All right. Shen.
I got this guy with me here. Right?
Half frozen dude.
I'm going to hit him again.
All right. Is he scrambling up the stairs? Go right ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Are we moving together up the stairs?
Yeah, you're almost like moving together. You're very
Okay.
close. You can easily catch this person.
That is a 19.
That hits.
That is a 9 points of damage.
He trips up as he's almost out, like at the very, very top, rolling a very tragic number on his dexterity saving throw to keep his footing. And basically, you see him fall off to the right side, and you see him just like tumble, and he just falls, and you hear him scream, "Ah!" And you hear him splat a couple seconds later as he kind of hits kind of partially on the shore and at that river that's down below, that underground flowing water below,
Shen.
and he like just he's done.
Shen is
maybe
totally
not.
downhearted by this. You see his shoulders slump. He goes, "Oh, shit. I wanted to ask him some questions. He had to fall and go away.
Oh no, he's dead.
Good job, Chen.
Oh, thanks, but we didn't get to question him. Oh well, where's the next attacker?"
You can see actually on the balcony 3 shadowy figures with crossbows. 2 of them actually are pointed directly at you right now.
I pull out my bow. I pull out my bow. And oh no, I can't.
You
I
can't,
just-
do
I guess you
multi-attack.
can't. How many attacks do you get
I was
around?
like, that is
and then I pull the dagger out of my boot.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with
I
that, I
can't
go
do
back
that
to the
yet.
staff.
It's coming, but I can be ready. So.
I headbutt the darkness.
You know what? I will spend. Can I actually spend a key point? I think I can.
They're your key points. You can spend them how you want.
I'm just seeing if it's a bonus
Just-
action.
On
Spend them
Sundays,
all
it's
in
2
one
for 1
place.
key points, but not today.
Is it a bonus action though?
Because it's a Saturday.
It's Saturday,
Now,
the first
Can I-
Sunday of every month.
It
2 for
doesn't
1
say
key
that,
points.
no, I can't spend a key point. Get ready because I used my action already.
Tick.
I'm going to continue pursuing the guy on the right, and hopefully, if I can catch him, I'd like to jab him with my short sword.
Yeah, you'll be able to actually be really kind of scoot up there because you're extremely nimble and lucky, And he did not do very good on his roll up there, so he kind of slipped a little bit and he was very slowed. So you're going to be able to catch right up to the back of him.
Yeah, I'll take it.
As you like, and honestly, but I'm gonna ask you before you. Well, we can let you keep that as your attack roll if you want it, but I'm gonna need you to make a little bit of a dexterity roll as you kind of really walk right behind Ty, because Ty is on the staircase that you're on.
Sure.
And you're shocked to see this little halfling have such great maneuverability that he flies up beside you.
And right into the back of my leg.
Now you got a 3 on that one.
Yeah. So. Do you want to give me a little acrobatics check to see if you can hold on to your feet?
Okay, might not be good. Oh, I did.
No, you're fine. You actually managed to keep on your feet. Everything's
Part of being
great.
a lucky halfling.
Unfortunately, due to your little slip and a fall, you lost a little bit of weight. You weren't able to catch.
I chuckle, haha, almost lost her there, little one.
Whoa. Whoa, that's all I say. That is my turn. Running up there, little skid.
So close. It's so close. The bad guys. The one that you and Tick are chasing. He manages to get to the top of the stairs, and you see him disappear into the hall, into kind of like a little bit of the dim light of the hall. You're not sure. He seemed to go left, which of course would be towards the entranceway out. The one that you tripped up on the stairs is just lying dead, and that's his turn. He's just going to take a break. He doesn't want to do anything right now. He's hurting.
Sabbatical from fighting.
He's very much dead. He's hoping that some necromancer will come along and raise him so he can return to battle. But the 3 up in the balcony area there, 2 of them are going to be taking some crossbows, and they're going to try to attack you. So does a 18 hit Shen Feng?
Oh, absolutely. But
That
I love
is-
3rd level.
I know. You take a crossbow right in the buttocks for 6 points of damage.
Right? I will deflect it with your butt. So I do deflect it. I reduce the damage to 0. I catch it in one hand, and
That's a key point, is it not?
yes. No, well, it says if you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold in one hand, and you can have at least one free hand. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend a key point to make the ranged attack, if I wish. But I do not wish to do this at this time. I will just catch
That's what I'm
it.
asking. Okay.
I'll throw it down and wait for the next one.
So you can redirect.
Now, do you have to roll to catch that?
Yes, I have to roll to reduce the damage.
Then let's roll.
Just I did. I rolled a 7 plus my dexterity score, so I rolled an 11 to
Okay.
catch that one.
You rolled a D10
7
for that?
Yeah, and you rolled 7 points of damage on me, so I
Yep.
I caught it.
All right. That's excellent.
That's the
Okay.
first one.
That's the first one. The other one actually missed, and you see it kind of like just whiz past.
It's
your-
only on missiles that hit me.
Yeah. All right.
Is it like a once per day thing, or like
Nope.
that's permanent?
It's permanent.
The other one is going to, presumably a 19 hits you, Ty? Yeah.
Yes.
The other one, as you're rushing up, he trains his eyes on you. You're going to take three points of damage as this thing sticks into your, like, literally, it pierced your armor a little bit on your shoulder blade and just went like right through you. It's not even stuck in you. It's merely
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. Mara. Or Hannah. Mara.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Okay, so do I see the people that are shooting the crossbows?
Yes, you do. They have partial cover.
Partial cover. Interesting. You see, the fun thing about magic missile.
I thought Spell
Here
Sniper
it comes.
ignored cover. I thought Spell Sniper ignored cover.
Yeah, that too.
Well, folks, what will our heroes find? Tune in next time to find out, right here on our little D&D game.